Ready for more VC? Well, you've made it this far, so let's see if you have it in you to answer this one. Which NBA player totaled the most career minutes as a guard? Was it Kobe Bryant, Jason Kidd, Gary Payton, or John Stockton?
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And it's a completely new group for USA. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Precious Achiuwa, and it's Pa Kulusevski in at the 4-man position.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Team World trails by 3. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
MP right side. Down low, Wiseman. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Team World trails by 8. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Primo, the pass to Giddey. Drives to the hoop.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Here's Giddey, covered by Anthony. And that one, good. And now just a 4-point USA lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bucket is good, and it's 9 points for MP.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Achiuwa. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. And 2 teammates there hooking.
Don't mind me. don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you mad from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint.
Go time. Let's get this game started. I'm Lawrence Tanner, the PA announcer for your Los Angeles Lakers. And you'll hear me call Laker games on NBA 2K22. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. I've talked to many fans over the years. They know the game very well. The big franchises in the NBA, the fans are very, very educated, understand the nuance.
Guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Achua, and it's Kusevsky in at the 4 spot. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Achua.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Hold on.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for USA. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right, and the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Achua, and it's Kusevsky in at the power forward.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star week is one great show after another.
And Team World making a change here. Campazzo's checked in.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Passes it to Anthony. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. Here's Primo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You brought up the big stage these young guys on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great. Completely new group for USA. Here's Giddey, covered by Anthony. Pass to Achua.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's MP. No good that time. And Team World will come the other way. To the middle. The dunk by Achua.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
MP outside. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
44 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Wagner. It's tipped.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
MP, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass Duarte. Six to shoot. To the inside. Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Achua.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
MP. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. USA leads by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the... And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge.
Substitution
Both teams making substitutions
on the court.
We've got Sadiq Bey. Anthony is out there with MP. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Toppin in at the power forward position. Fires for 3. With the tip. It's good on the putback. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And for Team World, they've got Achua, and it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. And for USA, Anthony is out there with MP. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Wiseman finds MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
Duarte's shot good.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 18 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Campazzo covered by Anthony. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Team World trails by 12. Campazzo covered by Anthony. Campazzo off target from three-point range.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Wiseman the pass to MP, and it's blocked. The pass to Primo. Anthony with the defensive effort. And it's USA enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes.
Substitution
checked in for Cunningham.
Substitution on the court.
Team World trails by 21. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Achua, and it's Pa Kusevsky in at the small forward position. Enzo MV will bring it up for USA. And the dunk by MP.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Team World with another miss.
And look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
They swipe it. And the fast break now for Team World. To end the run, Şengün with the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
USA leading by 21. On the wing, MP. Duarte grabs the board. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kusevsky with the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
On offense, here's Team World. Puts it up from 15. Again, Team World good for 2.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
MP outside. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Passes it to Duarte. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. So it's USA now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Anthony dishes to MP. Can't connect from long distance.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Don't mind me, don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Yeah.